Hello. Thanks for dropping in. I have done some work in the box room, which means there aren't so many boxes here to get in my way. There's still tons, though. Anyway, I found an intriguing record, and I just thought I just got to play it. As you can see on the turntable sitting there, it's brown. I'm not sure if this is a later record, an earlier record, or just something somebody thought would be cool to do. It also has a very large section in the middle that makes me believe that the record player won't cut it off before we get to hear the entire song. So let me just sit down here. Oh. And the company is Domino, and it says on it, Sweet Little You, Gotham Dance Orchestra, Dominion Records Company, New York. Interesting. On the back side, which I can't play because there's no way it's going to play, is Doodle Doo. Although I suppose I could play some of it, knowing that we're not going to get through it. Anyway, okay, the arm is up. I will start the record over. It has a good wow to it. And I will lower. Oh, did we miss? There we go. There it is. Oh, yes, indeed. Sweet Little You. What is on the back? Oh, sure, it was Doodle Doo. Well, even though we're not going to get through it, it might be an interesting thing to check out. By the way, I've been putting I'm in the box room, so I've been putting the records in a box so I can look at them later. Yes. Doodle Doo. And of course our first song was Sweet Little You. Which, I don't know why I'm bothering to put that back on there. But I'm just going to write this down so I don't have to look it up again. Because I realized earlier I recorded off of a record that I've now put away. And I didn't write down what it was that was on there. And it's at the bottom of the box. So, oh well. So I will very delicately place that record into the box. I will turn off the record player. Let the arm slowly lower as it does. And I will put the little holder in place. It is turned off. And I will say that is enough for today. Perhaps as I get more things sorted here, perhaps I can have a little background music from the old records while I work on the much more modern things. So here's my Commodore Radio, which won't actually turn off. So I just turn it down.
Even installed, but I am going to tell you that most of the fatal fires that I've ever covered are fires in which smoke alarms are not working. The batteries have been taken out, they've been taken down, they've been dismantled, or they're just simply not functioning. They haven't been kept up. So there's your first tip. Is your smoke alarm working? When's the last time you changed the batteries? If your smoke alarm is more than 10 years old, you need to change the smoke alarm. They only last 10 years. Do you keep turning it off because it goes off while you're cooking? Stop it. There are smoke alarms on the market, and they're cheap, that you can push a button, you use a broomstick, and it will disable the alarm for 7 minutes. That's okay, because you're there cooking, and yes, and that's more than enough time to clear any smoke out of your kitchen from cooking. However, kitchen fires are one of the leading causes of fires. At least we found that out from Vaughan's fire chief a couple of weeks ago. Those smoke alarms are there for a reason. They're there to save your life. You know, there are laws that protect tenants. The landlord is responsible for those smoke alarms. As a tenant, you're responsible for maintaining the alarm. But you, by law, have to have a smoke alarm outside every sleeping area and all levels of your house or your apartment. I mean, if nothing else, if you do nothing else, that right there will reduce your risk of being injured or killed in a fire. Smoke alarms, so simple. But aren't they working? And, you know, the best thing to do is keep reminding your kids, remind me to check the smoke alarm. They love to hear that sound, and they love to see you push the button. So be like a kid. Check out that smoke alarm. Make sure it's working. It could save your life. It could save your family's life if you're not home. And that's worth it. Smoking. If you are a smoker, make sure you know exactly where you are butting out your cigarette. Bring a piece of aluminum foil with you. Get an ashtray. Don't toss it into one of those planters on your deck or patio, because those are dried peat moss and they are flammable. And you can toss a cigarette in there and it could smolder for days, even in this cold weather. And then poof, breaks out into fire. And that is very, very common. Now here's something, and I get a lot of kickback whenever I mention this, but this is definitely something that has now been scientifically proven to save lives in the event of a fire. Sleeping with your bedroom door closed and your kids' bedroom doors closed. I know a lot of people don't like doing that. A lot of people tell me they leave it open for their animals. But no, keep them closed. You would be, go to YouTube. There are so many videos to show just how fast a fire spreads with bedroom doors open, and how having the bedroom doors closed at night while you're sleeping actually can save lives, slows down the spread of a fire. So sleep with that bedroom door closed. I don't care how you do it, just find a way to do it. Is it worth it so your pet can walk in and out, that you get injured in a fire or you lose someone in a fire? No, it's not. These are very simple things. These are very simple things. And again, I don't know if they're going to pertain or how they're going to pertain to the 2 fire investigations going on right now. But you know what? Honestly, you can save your life and your loved one's life by just doing these simple things.
Here's a great reason to shop local.
Well, I had no idea that was going to come on. But as I said, something inside this radio will not let me turn it off. So, I was listening to it earlier. Always want to be careful of the antenna. They always seem to get broken. But the power switch, which is on the volume control, something is kaput with it, and it won't shut off. So, no need in leaving it on. It might burn out. Who knows? It might cause a fire. Anyway. Yes, smoke detectors, doors closed. Funny, not funny, it was tragic. There was a fire in New York in a building. Lots of people died. And one of the big things they think that happened is wherever the fire started, the people ran out, left the door open. Give the fire lots of oxygen and let the smoke go up. Before I started at the school that I am at, I remember hearing about an apartment building fire, and a student or 2, I think it was just 1, from the school died. And it wasn't from the fire, it was from the smoke. They were in a stairwell trying to get down, and they were overcome with smoke, and they died. Anyway, did not mean to get onto the fire thing here, but he had some good points. So, check your batteries. Close your bedroom doors. And you know what? Maybe if your pets are outside, besides the smoke detector waking you up, maybe the dog will be barking. Maybe the cat will be screeching. Anyway, enough for now. Thanks for coming. I'm just trying to figure out. I still have the original box from this record player. I'm going to put it in there so I don't lose anything. This does not fit. The power supply does not fit inside the record player, which annoys me. Oh well. Anyway, soon back to the world of Commodore. Until we meet again.